Alright, so just looked at Orion, and as I showed in the end of that video, here is Masterpiece Prowl in his Fair Lady ZT280. I believe that's what it was. Highway Patrol police car. My old roommate Brandon, he had Z280X, so it's pretty close to a car that I used to, hitch right into high school, because that's what he had, and it was a lot of fun. It was a really fast car, so I remember those days, and I remember Prowl. He was one of my favorite Autobots. So growing up, at least out of the season 1 cast. So here he is in his car mode. It is just amazing looking. When they say masterpiece, they mean masterpiece. I mean, you can even see a little. You can't see it. There we go. You can kind of see it now. Antenna for the radio kind of collapsed in. He's got windshield wiper. He's got the tail lights. He doesn't have anything on the license plate. That's unfortunate. Police symbols. Autobot logo. There is the Nissan logo. Really small, but it's there. And the clear headlights. And this gun can plug into light bar right there. So, if you want to. I don't really like that look. So I know what you guys are thinking. What the hell is he doing with a Masterpiece figure? That is because I really like the figure, and 2, I figured he wasn't too different from the size-wise from the classics. So, this is the classics mold of the Prowl, of Classics Prowl in vehicle mode. So as you can see, he's not that much. He's bigger, definitely bigger. I mean, there's no question there, but not like, oh my god, that's huge. So we'll set smoke screen off to the side, and we will get into transformation. And he's a masterpiece, so he's a little bit more complex than the usual guys, except for Orion. That guy was a freaking nightmare. But first thing you want to do is just kind of loosen up this back section here, and you pull the get these doors to come out. That'll help out a lot, just getting those out of the way. Take this whole front assembly here, and you can bend it down. Bend it down. There you go. And see the arms are now loose. So everyone seemed to like to post pictures like this or something. I don't know why. I think that was in one of the episodes, but whatever. And then come back here, unhook this section here, and then what you want to do is pull these pieces up like so, and then you can split the legs. You can take this piece here and just kind of fold it out like so, and then you can accordion the legs down like this, and then this piece you could just fold in like so. This comes back to where it was. This piece comes down, and this little thing becomes this heel spur. This is the most complex part of this guy, so that's nice. And again, just kind of pull this section out. Getting it back into vehicle mode is a bitch, though. Fold this down. Fold this piece down. Fold this around. Fold that down the heel spur. And like so. And there you have his legs in robot mode. Right? Yeah. Just being a little funky with me now. Alright, so then you take this piece, pull that up, fold this down, keep that like so, and then you can take the head, pull this out, up, and then these little, where the mirrors are, you want to take these and pull them down. Be careful with the mirrors, they are softer plastic, so you can pull them off. But you want to rotate this around and then collapse it in. There's two little ports in there that you can't really see, but you just kind of accordion them inside that. Like so. It's kind of a bitch, but it works. Then you take these door wings here and fold them up. Fold the shoulders up like so. Pull the arms out, and then there's this little tab right here, and it'll go right into that slot that you can kind of see right here. Just line those up properly. Give it a good push, and it takes a good push. Like that. And when you unplug it, when you're turning it back into vehicle mode, when you're taking that section off, oh man, does that feel tight. Okay, so take this piece here, pull it down and in, get this up and out of the way, and then you can take the legs, rotate them around, and then this piece, there's two little hooks right here and here that go into these little ports right here and there. And just kind of situate them how you want to. And there is Masterpiece Prowl in robot mode. A little fidgety, but not bad. There you go. All right. Tell you, these Autobots are getting complex. Checking the picture on the box, making sure his feet are right, because it doesn't feel right, but it's right. You can pull this section down, and these cannons come up if you want to, and then you just kind of pull them out really tight. You can pull them out. You can do that on both sides if you want. Personally, since he actually doesn't have a goofy neck like Universe one, I prefer without the cannons. And then you take the gun here, fold this down, open up the hand, and then you just kind of wedge it in there. Now it doesn't hold very well until you put the fingers in on themselves. Then it holds really well. So there is Prowl in robot mode. For size comparison, there he is next to the Seeker mold, and that comes up to about mid-chest on Prowl, which I'm okay with because he's like second in command. Again, I think the Autobots, for me, are getting bigger and Decepticons are getting smaller. Kind of sucks. Anyway, posability, his head is on a Swivel goes all the way around. You can look up and down. There's a pin in there too, so it's not a ball joint, but it's almost as good. Shoulders up, down, in, out. Pretty much there's a ball joint in there on a socket that goes into a hinge that's right in the shoulder. So I mean, he can just do just about anything there. There's a swivel just above the elbow, bends at the elbow. There's another bend right here in the forearm, so he gets a full rotation on his arm. Hands are on swivels, and the fingers are all on one hinge. Waist can rotate all the way around. He's got these little side panels, which are just more for accuracy and show than anything else. Legs can go up, down, in, out. There's a swivel, bends at the knee. There's another pin in there that helps bend that. Foot is on a double hinge type socket, so you can kind of go in and out, up, down. You know, great range of motion. So, yeah, there's that. Now, for other size comparisons, because you know we're here, and I'm trying. Anybody that's out there that's trying to think, oh well, maybe I should get him, but I don't think he'll fit in my good Classics Autobot scale. Well, let's take a look at some other Autobots next to him. So here is Universe Prowl, who comes up to about a chest. So he's a little more than a head taller than Masterpiece Prowl. So that's not major. Here he is next to Jazz. Jazz is a little shorter than him, partially because he has to have his legs spread. Here is Ironhide, who is taller, almost a head taller than Prowl. And here is Orion, who's definitely taller than both of them. And then let's grab some mini bots since they're all sitting right here too. Bumblebee, Huffer, Cliff Jumper. So there you go. I think he's really white on a white background. So I dropped the camera. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that must have been devastating for you guys. Anyway, so yeah, there is Masterpiece Prowl. As you see, my little Autobot crew is shaping up very nicely. I think he fits in perfectly. So, 2 questions of the day. First question would be, what do you guys think? Is this shaping up to be a pretty good Classics scale here? And that angle makes Orion look like twice his size. It's actually that's more about accurate. So, yeah, it just looks massive. And the other question is, what about Masterpiece Sideswipe? Is that something I should look into as well? Or am I good with him? Sideswipe was not one of my favorites, so I don't really want to spend $100. I think there's a knockoff for about $30. So, yeah, what do you guys think of this whole Autobot setup crew I got going? Let me know in the comments below. Let's see, so right now, when I'm filming this, I have probably about 50 videos, so this probably won't go up until, well, I'll probably put this on after Minibot week. That seems like a good time. This and Orion. So you'll probably see this before you see the Bumblebee week. So yeah, masterpiece Prowl, very good figure. Oh, I didn't give him a rating. Hands down, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. He's just amazing. If you don't have him, get him. At least get one of the versions of the mold. I'm not a fan of the way Smokescreen looks with the alterations to him, but Blue Streak looks pretty awesome too. So Blue Streak or Prowl, either one of those, you cannot go wrong. I doubt I will be getting Blue Streak or Smokescreen, but because I got Prowl and I've got the universe molds of both Smokescreen and Blue Streak, so those guys are going to be my crew. So they're just going to be a little bit shorter than Prowl, so that it definitely looks like he's in charge of the little Car Brothers. So battery's about to die, so I guess that's it.